Well, looks like Hasbro finally painted a bot all yellow after what I said about Sunstreaker. It's a miracle. Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if you want to make baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. This helps the channel out so much. So again, change of plans with the bot. It was meant to show up this time, but I think this is one a lot of us have been really wanting, especially in the line of just normal bots this size if it's released by Hasbro. Finally, we have an official Volkswagen Beetle Bumblebee, and this bot's incredible. I've really fell in love with this bot. Now, the detail on it is really good, even down to the hubcaps, even having the Volkswagen symbol, if I can zoom on. And it is like a mini masterpiece, and that's the thing I love. The amount of detail in this to capture the Volkswagen, if you're a car nut, is really good. Fair enough, mine's has got a few little issues, and it's that cliff jumper transformation, so I'm not going to show transformation. It's the if you've got cliff jumper, you can transform Bumblebee. But even on the front, having just that badge just up there as well, nice little silver bit, and even silver in the window wipers is fantastic. Bumblebee is one of those things just now. He's just got popular and popular compared to when he was on the show, and where can we blame that? It all started at, and who? But no, legit, if you were after a Bumblebee figure, this is probably the best one if you're wanting first party. I know a lot of us, I've done a video, it was like a few years ago now, on Agent Hornet, which was a good, like, small legend size figure for Bumblebee, like a knockoff one, especially when you compared it next to Cliff Jumper, which I'll bring in just now. And it was a perfect size for him if you're having the two of them put next to each other. Now we've got the official one, fair enough, it's the Netflix one, which I don't get. Why not just put him in the Earthrise lineup? I know he's in Earthrise, but why not just do that? So it's Earthrise, Netflix, Bumblebee. Don't care, it's Bumblebee, we've got Bumblebee. Anyhow, so it is basically the Cliff Jumper mould. Any of the problems that it had in this mould seem to have disappeared in this mould, and then what we've found is it's kind of tidying things up in certain aspects. Now, with this mould here, mine still sticks a little bit here, whereas the Bumblebee one, it's really just the hands that's having the issue, but everything compared to Run Amok lies flat. I can't complain at that. That was one of my major issues with Run Amok before I even do his video, because if I bring him back in, yeah, so he's not had the chance of getting his video, but everything is really well done for the bot. That is the most important thing. Moves perfect, and if you're wanting to have him next to Cliff Jumper, looks fantastic. Problem is there is no option to place the gun, whereas Cliff Jumper has the option there. Of course, you can see this one's been toy hacked, so this is kind of showing the toy hacks decals for that one. But let's move on, let's get Bumblebee transformed and we'll take a look at him in bot mode. And here is Bumblebee transformed, exact same as Cliff Jumper, flipping around the body and just pinning everything in behind, and we get that horrible bazooka. which I have no idea why this bot got it, but hey, they gave him it. And if I was to bring him in with size comparison next to his buddy, there he's there, and the size comparison is really good considering they are the same bot. Except just different moulds when it comes to the car version, but everything else is the exact same. Of course, that one's been toy hacked. It's been a while, let's just put it that way. Now I'm catching up with a lot of my videos. If it's one you like to see, please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see how he looks all together with his toy hack stuff on him. I've actually got quite a lot. I shouldn't have went overboard, that's my own fault. But when it comes to posability, head moves quite tight in my one. Arms, of course, move all the way around on that elbow joint, but it's the way for the transformation. Legs, karate kick, you've got that tilt as well, so there you go. Karate kick. Can I stand? There you go. Stands for karate kick. So, have I got any gripes with the figure? Not really, and this is the thing. With the Netflix figures, right, I've got a few, so if I bring them in, because some have been waiting on the reviews because I had to get Toy Hacks decals, like Hot Link, which is one of my favourite looking sequels. Then you've got Netflix Hound, put Bumblebee just at the side, and he's been Toy Hacks. And this recently I've picked up Netflix Red Alert, and they guys are awesome, absolutely brilliant. And this is the problem, and the problem lies in those two. Now I Toy Hacks those two, okay? Hounds is Hounds decals, Hot Links is Skylinks, Skywarps, just purely because of I jumped the gun and I wanted Hot Link to look like Thundercracker and Starscream. But it actually looks okay with those decals, but we'll get to his review eventually. Eventually. People hold me to these reviews. Now my college work is done. I'm planning to really put a lot out over Christmas. Bumblebee falls in this category, right, where I don't really want to toy hacks him. I really don't. I love the paint, and this is one thing, like I said at the start of the video as a joke, the paint's all the same. I love the yellow. This is the same idea that Sunstreaker should have had, instead of just being that banana yellow, then another yellow. But Bumblebee looks incredible. Absolutely love this Bumblebee. Just want to get the focus in place. Movement is great. I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to think of faults, and I really can't think of any. He is such a great little bot. The decals is, like I said, one thing I just genuinely I don't know if I want to do. I mean, what is it they'll do? They'll probably put the lines down him as if he's like sort of the Camaro or something like that. And I really just like the way it is. This is the first bot in a long time where I've looked at it and went, I don't want to toy hacks it, because I genuinely think this looks perfect. It is a mini masterpiece, and that is one thing to look at this little Bumblebee. It is a mini masterpiece, and it's done so well that I'm happy I bought it. The only complaint, actually I have got one. The only complaint is that bazooka. I don't like the bazooka. Cliff Jumper, I can get it because he used it in an episode in season 1. The reason Bumblebee's got up, no idea. Hence the reason in my thumbnail I just use Run Amok's gun. I've seen third party ones or knockoffs or for 3D printed. I think that's the route I'm going to go, to have his gun on him, because I don't like the fact he's got that bazooka. And like I said, there's not a port you can put this bazooka in to put on him. And if I was to make him hold that, right, so let's get things sorted for that. Okay, how did I get it? Right, so let's do it that way, it's easier. Okay, and you can make the back bit come off as a shield, like I've done in my photos, which I genuinely don't like. I think that just looks silly. I don't like the look of it. I genuinely don't like the look of that in Bumblebee. Whereas Cliff Jumper, I did. And it's strange because you just associated that with Cliff Jumper straight away. Like, as soon as you've seen the toy image, you instantly think of season 1. Instantly. So it kind of it worked with that character. It doesn't work with Bumblebee. That is my only complaint. But it's definitely worth a buy if you're a fan of Bumblebee. It's simple to transform, very sturdy bot, everything I can actually want, and a bot I really despise. I'm not the biggest fan of Bumblebee, but this one, this is one I really did want. I don't really have, apart from Studio Series, I forgot its number, because the boxes are all away now, the movie Bumblebee, Volkswagen version, and to have him as a Volkswagen instead of a Camaro, that's what I prefer. I prefer him as a Volkswagen. Now we have that figure, official release figure, and it looks brilliant in the Earthrise range. Even though it's classed as a Netflix, it's in theory Earthrise, it's that wave. So that being said, guys, definitely pick up Bumblebee if you haven't. Simple to transform if you've got a cliff jumper. And like I said in the last video, guys, thank you for being patient with me while I finish all my college exams just now for this block. I will be dropping a lot of videos over the next few days leading up to Christmas, because I've got still quite a lot I was planning to do, which I just didn't get a chance because obviously college comes first. So what are we going to be looking at? Okay, so let's put Bumblebee at the back. So we've got Run Amok, Fast Track, but he'll be returned with Scorponok because there's a reason, so I think he might be the next one. We've got Trailbreaker, Red Alert, we've got Hound, we've got Hot Link, we've got Thundercracker, and we've got, put him at the back, Astral Chain with add-ons and toy hacks. We've got Barricade here. I can really just go on how many I've got left to do. So guys, this is where I want to put it down to you, right? Apart from Fast Track, because I want to bring back Scorponok, there's a reason I did find upgrades. Apart from Fast Track, if you made it this far in the video, who would you like to see out of all those guys in the next video after Fast Track? We've got so many, apart from the brand new bots that have been, they've just purchased, that don't have Toy Hacks decals out yet. Apart from Red Alert, you can get it, but this is the Netflix version, and I'll speak about that when it gets to his review though, because I don't want to do it. Who would you like to see next? Pick any of those ones, let us know in the comments section below. And I want to get interacting with you guys. I think this might be a cool way of doing it. Just use pick the bot next, and I'll make sure I'll do that video. So guys, I hope you are having a good time, and thank you for being patient with me, and I'll see you all in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.